Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today I'm going to peep the energy of the boys and I'm going to start with Zayn. And how this is going to happen is this is going to be their mid-month, end of the month, whatever you want to call it, read. And then the members will come back over to the members area and you'll have the rest of the reading, which is, the erotic tarot part. So let's just get started with Zane's, mid month, end of the month. I'm not sure how to call it, but let's just get it going. And what are the messages for Zayn Malik? And again, the sexy portion will be in the members area. So let's see. Lady Luck, commitment and passage. You are moving into a different phase of life. There's a commitment, Lady Luck. Fortune gives you the golden touch now. Your dedication deepens your experience together, and you are moving into a different phase of life. So this could be that there's something coming up. Could be romantical coming in for Zayn, or really good friendship coming up. I'm not sure. Whatever it is could fall under, it could be a water sign, but it looks like maybe he'll begin dating. I don't know when this is going to come in, but let's just see. He's moving into a different phase of life, maybe considering a commitment with someone. But this could be like the mother of his child who's getting more serious with someone, and he's just saying, it's cool, go for it. I'm at a different, go for it. It doesn't faze me type of energy. Let's see. Nine of Wands. Resilience, not giving up. Burden, 10 of Wands, and we have the Queen of Pentacles, which also is very much, I know I say Queen of Hearts because it's Queen of Hearts, but Lady Luck feels more like Pentacles energy. Anyhow, what we have here is sensible, burden, and resilience. So it looks like, he's moving in a direction where he wants someone stable and secure in his life, right? And he's over whatever, if this is like Gigi moving on into a relationship, solidifying some relationship possibly that she's in, he's just like, you know what, yeah, we're done, we're over with anyway. The burden of our commitment is that burden of a commitment is yours to have with somebody else, because you and I, we're done. We took it as far as we could go, and more sensible minds prevail, right? No, I'm on a whole different path. I'm more focused on this path over here, which isn't even in this direction, because we did all we could. It just seems like somebody else is getting into a commitment and he's cool with it. So I'm just going to say it seems like Gigi maybe, I don't know, moving in or moving in a different direction than him, as far as the commitment, because he's not there with it. He's like, nope, I'm more about business and being single as this Queen of Pentacles energy, right? Like, no, I'm on this trajectory over here of wanting this path of independence, right? And I don't want to be bogged down. I'm over here. I'm not in this rut of long-term relationship and doing all of this work and holding it down and carrying all of that responsibility. No, you go for that. We're done. I'm over here and happy about it. Let me just see what else for Zayn. End of month. Zayn Malik. Let's just see. Romantic connection. So there is a romantic connection, a karmic relationship. So even if he's faced with this, and this could still be saying Gigi may have approached him in some kind of way. I'm just, and look, we got the birds, the lovebirds, we got the birds here staring at each other. It's a karmic relationship though. So it could be the mother of his child. And I'm just saying that it's presenting like his energy's like, I'm not even down with that. Like, I'm so cool with where you're at. You go ahead, burden yourself with that. He's so free from connection, but he may have been faced with a karmic that's like, hey, do you want to take this thing further? If this isn't Gigi moving on up in her connection, it's somebody else in his energy that maybe like, and he's just like, no, it's too much work. I'm, even to the point of saying, I'm not good. I'm cool alone. I'd rather be single. My focus is not on that. It's like not a good feeling, but there's chemistry, and it's the S-actual kind. But happier, more practical approach is nothing's going on. Nothing's going to transpire, even though, because he's just too sensible. Yeah, there's an attraction, but you know what? I don't want all of that. So it seems like this end of month thing in his energy is somebody wants more from him than he's willing to give, and it's reminding him of a karmic situation where lessons have been learned, and the relationship was difficult, like, because 10 of Wands energy falling into a relationship, that's a difficult, challenging road that a couple has been on, and it's a karmic relation, right? And it could be the mother of his child coming back, that whether she's in thinking that her connection with somebody else is affecting him, or somebody completely other than Gigi saying, you know what, let's do this thing, let's get this. And he's like, because it's all good, right? There's a lot of chemistry and attraction and connection, but he's like, that's all it is. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like a genuine connection. It feels like just a physical connection. And he's like, nah, I'm cool. I can piddle myself if I need to. Let's just see. He's not down with it. Not this month. He's still single, ladies. He's still single. Even if he's been considering it and flirting with the idea, there's something that's reminding him of a difficult relationship that he once had, that he's like, nah, hell no. It's just physical chemistry. So let's see. Oh, he's just a baby. Just a baby. It's not a surprise baby like the curse of a surprise baby. No, that's not what this means. But, it's just saying, you know what? This came out of the blue. Like, he wasn't expecting this, but he looks at this relationship as like, no, it is a curse. It wasn't a blessing. It's a curse, I got tied up just too much, wrapped up in that, and it wasn't good. Turned out to be a karmic situation where we had to learn all of these heavy freaking lessons and where our responsibilities lie. And Zayn is still in the process of change, right? Wanting to be, I don't know if that change is just, if it's change that he's in, or if it's fear that's set in that doesn't allow him the momentum to move into the alignment of relationship. Not sure. I haven't asked. Well, we have 261. So we have balance in relationships and new beginnings. He'd rather have a new beginning. He's like over here, listen, I'm just new at being single. I'm just trying to be single. And he's attracted to people, but it's a new attraction. So there's somebody coming in that he's newly and freshly attracted to. But this relationship, and whatever this is being talked about, if it's Gigi saying, hey, me and a dude are going to take our thing to the next level, or if this is someone new saying, hey, we've been chilling for a minute, it's catching him off guard, and he's no, thanks, I'm attracted to this person though, and he's surprised by that. He's actually drawn to someone that is reminding him, and it's a reflection of things from a past relationship, catching him off guard. It's still a no for Zayn though. He's just like, no, it's a hell no. And he's just like, no, this experience to him over here is all fresh and new, but he's serious about maintaining his independence. He's serious about, like, there's some mission that he's on. I don't know what lesson he believes that he needs to learn, or what position he needs to be in his mind. I don't know, before he enters into another commitment. But he's really surprised by the attraction that he's feeling toward this person that is offering him something, but it is reminding him of all of the past. Like, nope. Let's see. Don't wait around for me, baby. Don't wait around, because I'm not coming back. Don't wait around. If he says, I'll call you, he's not calling. Don't wait for the phone to ring. Don't wait for the text to come through. Don't wait for the invitation. He changed. He's in a metamorphosis mode. He changed. He has transformed, and he has changed his mind. If he once was, not no more. Don't wait around for me. And for the rest of you, I will catch you on the other side. And for the rest of you, I'll see you next month. Oh, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today's video, this is going to be Louis Tomlinson, his mid-month. And if you are a member, at the end of this, you can hop over to the membership and watch the rest of this. His erotic tarot will be over there. Zayn's is complete, but I just lost everyone's. Like, I'm done. It's the holiday weekend, and I lost all the other videos. It's like, so, because since I thought the videos were complete and I was done. See all of these decks here? All of this pile here, and there's more back here behind of me. Oh yeah. Those are just about, I don't know, 30, 40 decks that I want to talk about, because I brought them in and I have never used them. So I'm just surrounded by decks. I thought I was complete with the readings, and I lost them all but the two for Zayn. Oh, so let's just peek into Louis and see what's coming up for him. And then the video after I get the boys done, I'm going to talk about all of these cards. All right, I need to get them out of my life. Not all of them, but because some of them I brought in because, well, I'll talk about that. Let's talk about Niall Horan's reading from that I just completed. Looked like he may be tempted in another direction, and the feeling is mutual in his relationship. They're both kind of sick of each other and thinking, but he's really tempted. He He may, but then he's going to want to reconcile with the one that he's with. Where are Louis? All right, Louis, timing, looking back, and a mystery. So, is he reflecting back on the gal that he's with and where they used to be, or is he looking to the past toward the one that he was with for on and off 5 years? Because they both came out of those long-term relations, right? So everything comes to you in perfect divine timing. Review the past for clues on how to move forward, because it's a mystery. Hidden gifts and other secrets come to light. All right. So there's still some things unknown, but it's brand new relationship. But this isn't just love. All right. This is his mid-month check-in. It's mid-month, or I guess more or less like end of the month, where tomorrow's the 20th. So end of the month, whatever. It's the boys, and I'm checking in, and it just happens to be April 19th today. Happy Easter to those who celebrate. Let's see. And if you don't, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend and enjoy some incredible downtime and be at peace with yourself and those around you. All right, so we have the Queen of Wands. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag that is coming in. What's the sign of Zara? What's her sign? It doesn't matter. Whoever this is, if this is Zara, it's somebody that he's highly attracted to, and they're very good looking. They're spicy. They're a mover and a shaker, and they know how to woo a man with their feminine wiles. So let's see. He's looking back. Review the past for clues when it comes to money, prosperity, on how to move forward. So don't make the same money mistakes as before. Make sure you're reading those contracts. Make sure you have your attorneys looking over everything, because something with your monies wasn't right. From the past, and you do not want to, repeat the same. So keep an eye on your finances. The mystery, hidden gifts, and other, I think it's the hidden monies, but hidden gifts and other secrets come to light. So we have the Hierophant. Is he secretly wanting to maybe commit to this girl? He may maybe ask her to be exclusive. Give me time. I think he's going to ask this girl to be exclusive, because we have the Hierophant with the hidden gifts and other secrets come to light. So I think he's hiding the fact that he wants to commit, or he's dating someone that's in a relationship. I don't know, or that he's in. No, I'm going to say that he's hiding the fact that he may actually, this may be the time for him to say, hey, let's be, I don't want to bang anyone but you, baby. That. So let's see, get a time on it. Such a pretty kitty. Meow. Let's see. Timing for Louis Tomlinson and expressing, or the girl may be like, maybe it's the conversation. Maybe it's not as bold as very presumptuous of me. Maybe it's just they're going to have the conversation of like, where's this thing going? You know, are we together? Are we in a relationship? Like, I don't know. But let's see. Is it in the cards for them? In May. Well, that's just a few days away. So yeah, it's they're gonna, I guess, make it, solidify it. What do you call that? I guess maybe they're gonna what do you do these days? You follow one another or something, or is it the status of I'm in a relationship on social media or something? Whatever it equates to. In May, very soon. All right, so let's just keep going. I'm curious. I don't know, because this feels good, so I don't know where to go. We'll see. We'll use the Faded Pocket Oracle. This is only a 13 card deck, so we're just gonna see. Oh my goodness. Okay. The leaflet or booklet or whatever, leaflet wants to be like, hey, I'm coming too. No. So hard to shuffle so little of cards. All right, I'm going to take 3 though. We have allow divine timing. Well, we have divine timing up here too. So the timing is now to commit. Sacred friendship may not want to, screw something up, and setting some boundaries. Okay. So just establishing boundaries and timing. We'll see. But this is the conversation. Where's this thing going? Are we going to commit? If it doesn't work out, can we still be friends? Or is it the conversation like maybe we should just be friends? It looks like they may commit to one another. However, it could literally be just the conversation and they're like, I don't know, we probably shouldn't cross that friendship line. I think we'll know by May, in a few days. Let's just pull a few of these. Yin yang. Last we checked a few weeks ago when they first got together, it was not a big deal, right? It wasn't like she wasn't going to stick around type of energy. Nothing foul either, nothing, just casual, familiar, right, to the family and the sisters and all of that. So we'll see. Let's just see what the cards have to say. Everything I say here is baloney, folks. These are picture cards. If this offends you in any way, shape, or form, or the way in which I do it, just leave. That's all. Be grown enough to just click away. Yeah, separation. They're not going. I feel like maybe it's too soon for her to consider a commitment, and I don't know, but they're not going to, they have their backs turned on one another, and it's like, oh well, we're gonna go our separate ways. But the conversation's coming, so I don't know. We'll see. we'll see. All right, folks. So I'm going to get into the rest of the read. And for those that are members, I'll see you over there. And for the rest of y'all, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next month. Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today's video is I'm going to go with Niall. I have Harry left to do. I'm doing the boys' readings. So this is going to be for Niall Horan. So I'm just going to not say his name. I'm going to say it Horan today. Let me know if Horan is the correct pronunciation for Niall. I did his reading was it yesterday? Yes. Today's Easter. Happy Easter. I did their readings yesterday and I like all of them and lost them. I broke down Niall's in, I think, one of the boys' readings. I don't remember if it was Louis. Maybe it was Louis. Anyhow, I got 2 of the 4 done, and right now I'm going to do Niall, and then I'll wrap it up with Harry. If you are a member, hop over to the members section for the erotic tarot version. You know what I'm talking about. For the adults, go to the members and go to the members section for the rest of the reading. For all of the boys, it's going to be one video for all of them. And I will timestamp everything for you. But right now, let's do the general for what's coming up mid-month tarot for Niall Horan. Let's we got wishes and prayers being answered, fertility, and a divine plan. Ooh. Okay. Prayers are answered and your wishes granted. The seeds you plant now will grow and thrive. Your connection fulfills your sacred destiny. All right. Now let's just keep going so there's a plan. His connection fulfills his sacred destiny. But what are these seeds that's being planted right now as far as what's being planted? Prayers are answered and your wish is granted. Tell me about the wish being granted. What is being granted? So this is good. This is good. Something's coming to fruit. I want to know what it is. Curiosity. It's the beginning of something. The beginning of talking about something. It could be the beginning of a project, or it's the Page of Swords. So it's the beginning of looking into something, new ideas, new projects. But whatever, it's something new that is being granted to him, and I guess the message is coming through soon. He'll get word on whatever that wish is, if it's a lover, a potential prospect in love, or a work project, anything. Whatever he's waiting on that he desires, right? Because it's a wish or a prayer that's being answered. Someone, they could fall under the sign of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They could be younger, youthful person. I'm taking it as it's just the beginning of something, and the conversation is coming through, meaning the message or the phone call for this answered prayer. What is it that he's had his eye on? Does anyone know any work projects coming up that he's been working toward or thinking of? So, do any of y'all know? Let's see. Niall. Tradition. We have fertility. The seeds of, what do we want? It's a marriage. It's tradition. It's faith. It's the seeds of marriage are being planted. or committing to a project. But this is a conversation about committing to something. It's usually marriage with fertility. What is that? Is it a marriage? Is there, let's see, or is this that baby energy still coming through? It doesn't say baby, but fertility is fertility. Let's just see. Is he going to ask someone to marry him? It feels like he's ready to propose to someone. And it's the Six of Cups, someone from the past. He's connecting with someone from the past that he's destined to be with. Whether that's romantical or whatever, he's coming into union with someone, whether that's love union or work union. It's still a soul union no matter what. He's coming into union with someone, coupling up and committing to something, and it's someone from his past, or it's a past life connection, which it could be since it's attached to the divine plan. But there's been seeds, right, of marriage. This, I feel like he's going to ask the gal to marry him. Now, their relationship has been up and down, but in the past reading, they both are like, we'll see what comes up today, because that's how energy works anyway. You ever have an argument with a mate, and here you're at the low moment and you're going through it, and then you get to the other side of it, people make amends, and then the ooh la la comes back, and you iron things out, and it's like the argument is patched up. And maybe that's what's going on here, because if there was a lot of things, just emotional things, ups, downs, it could be because of a relationship and I'm saying spouse, a person, a partner, not knowing where they stand and not knowing where this thing is going. So it feels like Niall is going to propose something that he's wanted to do from the past, like he's wanted to do this for a while, but didn't. It feels like a marriage proposal, and it's a dream of his. But, we commit very much to our career and our projects, and we become married to them. And you'll hear creatives talk about it, or their spouses, how you just get you get shoved aside. If you're a spouse of a creator, you get shoved aside a lot because they have to have that room to breathe and create. And when they're not in that mode, then you get used because they need to garner energy. They're like the energy vampires of the world, creatives, because they have to refill. Anyhow, it feels like a marriage proposal. If not, it's a proposal of sorts that he's been wanting and desiring for a while, that's finally coming together because he planted the seeds, he watered it, it's growing, it's a desire, it's a wish fulfillment, and it's all in God's time, and it seems like it's coming now. And it's his connection. So I'm going to say marriage. I think he's going to propose. Give me a timeline on this. What do y'all think it is? Or do you think it's work? Like a work collab or something from the past coming up? Something that was desired, something that's been spoken because the seeds were planted, so the buzz is out there. Y'all would know. What is it? Or do you believe it's a marriage proposal as well? Let's see. Within 3 months. So in a short period of time. Is when they come together. So if it's not the one that he's with, do you think that he's going to connect with a soulmate in 3 months? I don't know. But that's what I have. Let me ask this. I'm going to do his faded. Let me just see. For Niall Horan, let's pull 3 here. There's only 13 cards. This is, let's see, boundaries. Need 2 more. Karmic relationship and learn more about each other. So, okay, we have a karmic, so there's a lesson being learned. So this soulmate that's coming in from past life, it could be, it could be here to someone coming in to help him learn a lesson, It could be the one that the relationship that he's in right now could be one of that. There's just a lesson that needs to be learned and about boundaries being set. All right. So we have that, and I'm going to pull from the yin yang for Niall. Tell me about Niall Horan. Just more to this message to clarify what's coming in the next 3 months or whatever the message may be. I think I love you. And there's a question there. So, yep. I think Niall is going to either, if his relation, he's going to get swept off his feet so much that he wants to commit to someone very soon within the next few months. And this is one of those highly chemical driven moments. Something's taking place here. I don't know if it's with the one that he's with, or if this is like something falls apart for something else to come together first. I don't know. It's not showing up that way. It could be with the gal. Well, no. I mean, it's going to when somebody proposes marriage, it's kind of hard to not know. Right? So if Niall becomes engaged to the woman that he's with, or if he takes on a project that is coming up that has him in a contract, like a commitment, married to my work. But it doesn't feel, this just does not feel like work at all. It feels like love. Like, wow, I do. I think I love you, and I'm questioning. I think he's going to pop the question. I'm just saying, I think he's going to pop the question. That's what this reading is telling me. So for, the adults, we're going to meet over in the members section. For the rest of y'all, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next month. Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today's video is Harry Styles, and I'm wrapping this video up with Harry, but I don't have a clue how I'm going to put this together. So he could be the first one up in the video, so I apologize. But all of these readings, there's 8 total, are videos, separate videos. So, that's how I am so, because I had the one video of 8 videos in one and lost it. I lost everything but Zayn's. And the only reason I didn't lose Zayn's is because I started the way that I'm doing it now. I started just making one portion of the video and the next portion of the video like the way I'm doing it now versus just one long video. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just shuffling and connecting and waiting for my cue as to when to shut up and lay down a card, all right? So I apologize. I'm really just trying to fill the gap of shuffle. Happy Easter. It is Easter Sunday. All right, it's time. But happy Easter anyway. Prosperity. Ooh, good. There we go. I was waiting. What? He planted seeds of prosperity. Uh-oh. Temptation's coming in next to fertility. So be careful. All right, so Harry has you steadily build your wealth for the fortune, for the future. I said the fortune. Yes, you steadily build your wealth for the fortune too, Harry, but prosperity. So he is focused on steadily building his future. Now, in this card, it includes someone else. This prosperity this person's looking very lovingly at another. It's just making me feel that there's some project coming up that's going to be quite fruitful for him, maybe as a romantic project type thing coming in, where romance is key and it to making the coin from the project. It just seems that way. Nice. What is on that coin? I don't know. Can you tell what's on the coin? I can't tell. I see somebody sitting there, but I don't know what is on the skirt. From a distance, it looks like I was going to say I was going to relate it to a crab energy or Scorpio. So I'm thinking water energy, but even though it's earth, but sitting within the coin. So I'm thinking that he may be working and connecting with a Cancer or Scorpio, some water sign, any water sign, could be Pisces, for this project. All right, let's just see. The seeds you plant now will grow and thrive. So, all right, so it seems like there's some talks going on about whatever this project is. It'll be quite fruitful, but be careful not to, I don't know, piddle your co-star, I'd say, because your integrity is being tested, so resist straying. Whatever that looks like for Harry, because he's not involved, romantically, that we are aware of. But over here, he is. He's coupled with someone, but somebody else is looking pretty good. The red and green apple are the pair, and the golden goose is the one that's looking golden. And it may be, since it's a golden goose here, and she's holding the golden coin here, it may be a co-star or someone who he's collaborating with that is going to interrupt whatever this union is here. I don't know of Harry being in anything, but it doesn't really matter. Somebody else could be coupled and he could be, tempted to interrupt somebody else's relationship. So don't do it if somebody else, since he's, from what we understand, in the public and what is being put out there, and that's what I'm going off of. I know the theories and the ideas of that some of the audience have. I don't have any problem answering those questions either, the Zary and Larry, because it's just as relevant as this general or Harry and any future prospect in the future. So I think those questions are, I think they're funny. I giggle. I giggle. But not for the reasons that you may be thinking. I giggle because I watch the boys play into these theories on like moments on stage when he knows y'all are looking. You know what I mean? Like I see those moments on stage, so it doesn't bother them. It doesn't bother me. I'm talking. It doesn't bother the boys. It doesn't. It seems very lighthearted. But let's see. What is who's the red and green apple? Like, who's the couple? Who's coupled that you believe he would? Because that would be Harry, the golden goose. Because he too has, the golden coin over here. But see, he's the golden coin, and she's looking toward the golden coin. So it's somebody over here. Is it the red apple? Since the red apple is staring right at, as if apples have eyes, right? But it's right across from the golden goose apple. It's not a goose either, but this is how cards work, folks. Who would the red apple represent to? Who's the red and green? Are red and green anything? Is that representative of anything considering the boys? Because the golden goose is wrapped and around up here is the green. See? Like hide in the green. Why is the gold covering the green? Do you see that? I don't know, folks. It's weird. Not weird, but I'm just trying to see what the representation may be and what's in the bottom of this vase. Is that a clock or just a flower? I can't tell. Just a flower. I think. Let me clarify what this prosperity. Okay, so he steadily build your wealth for the future. The seeds you plant now will grow and thrive. Your integrity is being tested, so resist straying. All right, so tell me more about prosperity, steadily building wealth for the future. Hasn't he been doing this since he was a teenager? Even probably before that, if he had any odd job like a paper route or anything, imbalance. Okay, could be Sagittarius. Temperance. Is this mediation? This could be somebody that they bring in for mediation, like on set is what I'm saying, or I don't know what mediation looks like as far as music, where there would be another person added to the mix. So I don't know what that looks like, right? Because there's something out of tune, right? We'll say there's an imbalance, right? Temperance is about balance and mediation, and leveling things out. So if there's an imbalance here, is it a financial imbalance where he'll won't earn as much as he's worth, or there's something with it? Let's see. Let's just pull one more on that. Confusion. Yeah, it's like, okay, well, obviously I can't get a word out of my mouth. Confusion, yes. And it's the moon. So hiding money or a hidden imbalance. Secrets. Okay, so is this, he's not allowed to say how much he'll earn because of somebody else earning far less? He's going to be working with somebody, and one of the two of them isn't going to be making what they're worth. All right? I don't know if this is for him or for a person that he will be, whoever this partner is here. It's not even equal partnership. Bringing someone in to hide something, and it's hush hush. I just feel that they're bringing someone in, and you cannot talk about wages because someone is not getting what they deserve. Oh, that sucks, because that is not the way the industry works. And you like these people, you build relationships with them. You know what I mean? Your co-stars, your co-workers, everyone on the job. And here you are, they're doing the same work as you, but they're not earning the wage. Let's see. The seeds you plant now will grow and thrive. So state what you're worth. If you're having an issue with a project, right, where maybe you need to speak up and say, hey, no, I know I'm not an actor, but I deserve to be paid properly. Or I know, whatever it may be, there's something messed up with the finances here, and it's hush hush, keep it a secret, don't talk about it, hiding funds. I don't want to say hiding funds. That seems like offshore accounts and things. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying keep this a secret to everybody else on set. I keep saying on set, and this could be music. It doesn't have, so. And it could be nothing at all, because remember, folks, everything I say here is baloney. Nothing is truth or fact. There's no one here asking me to do this reading, so there's that. Fertility. This is for entertainment purposes only, so let me entertain myself and clarify clarity. Competition. 5 of Wands. You're going to have to fight for what you want. Be aggressive with the seeds that you plant now. Put your foot down. If you want more, you deserve more. Now I'm feeling like Harry's the one that's getting shafted over here. Wait a minute. Is somebody getting... I don't know. Let me just... 5 of Wands is about aggression and chaos and drama. So fight for what you want. Go for it. Because there's a lot you're going to have to, is what this is telling me. Like, if you want something, just go for it, because now what you do right now is going to matter, and in the future, right? So those seeds that you go for what you freaking want aggressively, don't take no for an answer if you want something, is basically what I'm saying. All right, who's this Like, who's this? Is this competition speaking to this? I feel that the competition, that this being in between both of these, is speaking to both of these, right? Just differently. Let's see. We have Pisces energy over there with the moon. So again, that water energy I was feeling and Pisces wasn't there. Well, Pisces is there now. I'm standing right with the water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy in somebody's chart over here that has something to do with that imbalance. It could be the person that they're bringing in to whatever, manage this. All right. Fight for what you want, darling. Fight for what you want. So what is the temptation? Are you fighting for what you want over here too, right? Not only over here for your monies. Now you got to fight over here for whatever this is. Because your integrity is being tested. So, sometimes a man just needs to be a man and fight for what he wants. Let's see. Reevaluating. 3 of Wands. Waiting. And 3-3. You got the 3 apples. We know there's a third party. What's going on? Let's just draw one more. Perspective. 4 cups. Withdraw. Don't give a about, and somebody's not gonna like, all right, well, I used to care, but nope, I'm not biting. This third party, I think he's saying no thanks. So if this person that they want to bring in on this project, the third person, I think Aries like, fuck it, I don't care. Leave me out of it. I don't want no parts of it. So if somebody on the other tip, not that tip, in the other way of thinking as far as a potential love prospect, he's like, no thanks. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm not coming in between you two. I'll rather sit this one out. Don't try to, I've considered it though. But changed my mind. What's that about? Is that speaking about this project? I feel like now that I'm at the end of this portion of the reading, I'm feeling more that this is about work and monies. Work and just Harry, Yeah, I feel like it's work. What do y'all think? But he's not in a connection, so let's just give me what's coming his way as far as a love connection. Since he doesn't have one that we're aware of, we're going to just see for the next one what's going on as far as love. For Harry, anything. Someone said Harry rides his bike all over the UK. That's so cool. I watched a clip of him and a lady that had given him a ride in her cab, and she said, "You sound like Harry Styles," and he was like, "That's because I am," or whatever. However, Harry Styles sounds, okay. But it was endearing. It was very endearing. A sweet. I love. I'm old though. I love stuff like that. Learn more about each other. So something's coming up. The beginning of something, right? Where, all right, it feels good in the beginning, but you don't know everything. There's still more. Allow divine timing. Seems to be the issue. With timing not being right. And self-love. Yeah, the time, it's not time. He's focused on himself, but in time he'll be getting to know someone and take that time, but that's coming when, God says, not when our minds or our hearts or our friends or the industry says, right? No, he's focused on himself, and he wants someone also who has done the work on themselves, any healing that needs to be done, any trauma, any past relationship wounds, or beyond, just someone that cares enough to continually work on self. And I would say that that's what he's going to bring in. These boys seem to be therapeutic. I mean that in a genuine way, like where they're very aware of their mental health, and they do things specifically that generate dopamine and other things, natural ways of tending to down moods, depression, anxieties, nerve business, paranoia, delusions. All of it comes out in the cards that they are just really, well, where I see it is in the interviews when they speak. They seem very I don't know how else to put it, like therapeutic. But on point and not afraid of much as far as what they put out there to the public. And they seem to share a lot of themselves. And I don't know how much of it is authentic. I believe now it's far more authentic than it ever was, but that's just called maturity. With at the age that they're at right now, they are grasping a lot of, like, they're at the age right now where they're really stepping into their adulthood. They've been adulting for a long time. They've been in adult situations even longer. But in your 30s, you really begin to stand. You have formed your beliefs, you have something to stand upon, and you've made some mistakes, you've cleaned some up, and you've garnered some experience at this point in life. So you're really stepping into your footing of responsibility and accountability for the decisions that you've been making for yourself in life. So that's what I'm talking about at this stage in life. Really owning being an adult. I don't know how to state it, but let's pull one of these for Harry Styles. Uh-oh. But even though he's tempted by the fire, he's not going for it. He's like, no, I'd rather sit it out. I've changed my mind. And isn't that typical with the runner-chaser dynamic of what folks say? I don't believe in this. To me, it's just a title for another soulmate in your life. This one's just highly chemical. On it. Give me a timing for Harry. Did I give him a time? I want to know the timing of that relationship. Happy Easter, by the way, if I forgot. In February, that's a long time